Hello, you guys. I'm back with another video. This time I'm counting down the top five compilers. The first four I'm not really doing in any specific order, but the last one I want to do what my favorite is that I have been using since I was a student in college taking programming classes. So the first one I want to start with is Iodine. Oh, and mind you, if you haven't read the title, none of these are going to require you to sign in. So that's great. But you can sign in to save your coding. See it over here how it says sign in. If you want to, you can also have some samples and everything, but it's not necessary. And that's what is important for someone who just wants a quick, answer. So iodine, or I'm probably saying that wrong, iodine. I want to call it iodine. I want to call it Iodine. There you go. So Iodine is a good one for many reasons. The first one is that here's the syntax highlight. We all know how important that is. One little syntax error can go from like a 5-minute coding to end up being an hour coding because you're just trying to find the tiny little syntax error. And so having that highlight is really good. You can also download this, and copy the answer. For all those out there that's still in school, your teacher is going to want you to copy your answer. So here's a quick little copy for that, and I believe they allow you to download it too. Where's that at? Oh, is it save? Yeah, I think it's the save, or they have you. They allow you to download it. I just can't see it right now. But anyways, I put in a little code right here for you guys to see, and it says hello world, and then you just press Iodine ID Iodine. Oh, I know I'm saying it wrong. I'm not gonna even try anymore. And then here's your answer right here. And then you can also see your input real quick, but how many times you input in. What was a flaw? The thing about this though is it is automatically, so the problems with this is sometimes it can be a little slow, not too slow to where it's like you're spending an hour trying to get your answer. No, it could take like sometimes up to a minute, unfortunately, depending on how much code you have. Another thing is that it's automatically visible to the public. So if you're trying to hide your code, you probably should have an account to sign in. And you know how I said earlier why people might need different. Why am I counting down? The reason why you might need different coding is different compilers. I'm sorry, guys. Is one, if you are looking for like Java 11 versus Java 10 versus Java, 9, some compilers only have a specific Java. So having different compilers that have different ways of code or programming your output, that's very important. Another thing is if the website's down, obviously you probably want another one. But I think an important one is that if you are programming your code and the output, it shows that there's an error, but some compilers are not specific for the error. It's actually very annoying, and it can take a long time and a huge headache. So different compilers can be more specific. And yeah, and I think these are one of them. So again, I'll leave the description, I leave the URL in the description for you guys. So let's move on to the next one. That was a long-winded me trying to say stuff, tongue-tied. Okay, so the next one is online GDB. I think a lot of people are probably familiar with this one. And it is a compiler debugger. It's not, I know on the side it says plus for C and C++, but I've also used this for Java, if you've seen in my other videos. So you guys don't have to worry about that being an issue. Again, you can log in using Google, Facebook, GitHub if you want. I mean, that's pretty awesome that they allow you to use GitHub, right? We're all about that GitHub as programmers. But you know, it's not necessary. Just like any of these compilers I tell you about, it's not necessary. And this one, it is pretty awesome. I use it. The flaw about this, I would say, I don't like how it looks like there's a tiny screen. But I do love how you can pick out real quickly. You know, you don't have to click a link and go back and all that stuff. You can pick out which language you want. See how it says C++ 14, 17? See what I mean? Awesome, right? And then you can also run it and you can stop it. You can share it all right there for you. Beautify it. I remember going to, for school, you want to beautify it. And I remember going to like a separate website to beautify my code. But here, this compiler already has it. And I think this is, you can upload it. Okay. You should be able to download it too. Yeah, here's a download. And also, this is so you can upload files. So this one will allow you to upload files. I know some compilers do not allow that, but this one does. And I think that Iodine, the one I just showed you, I don't think that one allows you to do it. So this one does though. Okay, moving along here, let's do Rex Tester. So this one right here. Rex Tester is a fairly new one for me. I don't really use this one, but I know about it maybe with the one or two times I came in desperation of needing another compiler, and this one has came in handy for me. So Rex Tester is something that you use, I would say, if you're in a hurry. I don't know if the darker background is normal or that's just what they're going to do, but that's definitely, I would say, a positive because sometimes your eyes can get weary, especially if you're programming for long amounts of time, and having that darker screen in the background can really save your eyes. Let's just put it that way. You have the difference between a horizontal and a vertical layout, and this is the horizontal layout if you see right here. And then let's go back to the vertical layout, and this is all just for personal preference. I prefer the vertical layout because I just like more space. Live cooperation, I never really test this out, but my understanding will probably be if you're trying to either show someone it or if you wanted to add someone to the coding and you guys were working together. But don't quote me on that. That's just my that's my assumption. Putting on the wall just means to show to the rest of the world you're coding. And of course, just like the one I last showed you, having a list of all of the programming languages right there for you to easily access, that is one of my favorite things about some of these programmers. I mean, compilers. One thing I do want to say though is that I I don't know if this will allow you to have a file. Yeah, this won't allow you to have a file. So that's problematic to me. Um, to upload a file. If you guys figure out how to do it, let me know, but I don't think this one allows you to upload several files, and that's very important when you want to have more complex coding. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is, and this one again is pretty good one. Not my favorite, but pretty dang good. It's JDoodle, and I'm thinking a lot of you know about this one. JDoodle, again, has a bunch of easy clicks. I'm gonna go with the Java. Okay, I have a little preference to Java, if you haven't noticed. C++ is okay, I suppose. But I also, by the way, you guys, if I also do, I do apps for Android. So if you guys want to know about any like simple apps to do, learn how to do Android, Java, let me know. I can show you guys some apps and how to create them and all that stuff. So just let me know, okay? Anyways, so this is Java, and you get to choose between it. And I've also have interactive and command line arguments for those of you that are a little more advanced and everything. And then your execution come out here. This is my main problem with JDoodle. The execution is very small. You can't see it very big. And that's why the next one is going to be my favorite. Um, and it has more of a, how do you say, a bigger way to look at the compiler. I mean, yeah, the results, that the output. All right, let's go to my favorite, you guys. Countdown is number one is the, I have no idea how to say this, but I'm gonna go with it. um, re repl.it. I love this one. It has changed over the years though. In my earlier videos you would see it looks different. So they recently changed the way it looks. I honestly hate the fact that they changed it, but of course I'm biased because I knew it from the beginning. But for you, those of you who are probably new to this compiler, you probably don't mind. But the old one was bigger than this, like the bigger showing, and it was easier. I don't know. But anyways, again, just like all the other ones I just showed you, you don't have to sign up to do the programming. I mean, yeah, to program and execute. There are some there are some compilers that make you do that, but not in this case. So that's great. There's a lot of the main reason I like this is because, well, I used to like it mainly, right? I still do. Was because you can share it, it saves it automatically, or at least it used to. So whenever you coded something, it would automatically save. And then you can come back to it like months, years later, and it would still be there. you know, so that was really awesome. This one should allow you to upload files. That has always been the case. But I'm going to be honest, I don't know how to do it now that it's new with this new like background. So I'm sorry, but it used to. So I don't know if they would take that away. I mean, that would be very foolish of this website to do such a thing. Oh, here it looks like it says here that if you want the full experience, you have to sign up. Oh, well, that sucks. So you could probably code simple, long coding and programming, but if you want something more complex, you would have to sign up. That's lame. I guess they're just trying to make their money and stuff. Whatever, I guess we're all, at least they'll allow you to at least do something. So, thank you guys for watching. I will definitely put these in the description box. I promise. And let me know what's your favorite compiler and why. Like, what separates your favorite compiler from the rest of them. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I will see you guys next time. Bye.